Alright, guys, hello. This is Vic from Drop the Spotlight, and we're here with our Money in the Bank edition of the Mark Wrestling Podcast. Yes. I know you guys are excited about. We just saw Money in the Bank, and um, I'm a little disappointed from that ending right now for the men's match. Yes, I am. But overall, the pay per view was pretty good. I enjoyed it. We had some good matches, and the women's Money in the Bank was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I loved it. Asuka. I was going for Lacey Evans. Everyone knows I was going for Lacey Evans, but Asuka was able. It's been doing really well during Raw, and I feel like her doing that stuff, winning, is imperious and really good. So let's go back. Let's go back for the show. Let's talk the pre-show. Pre-show was good. Jeff Hardy versus Cesaro. Good match, going back and forth. Good brawling. Of course, you see some good stuff from Cesaro. Jeff Hardy took that win. And spoiler alert, guys, this is where's the Money in the Bank edition. So spoiler alert. We're telling the winners. If you didn't watch the pay per view, then go get yourself the WWE network. Get it. A couple of months ago, they offered 3 months free to the contest with Cricket. That's how they able to do it. I still have my 3 months going on. So yeah, get your thing. So starting off with the pay per view, we got that SmackDown Tag Team Title 4-Way match between the New Day, Miz, John Morrison, Forgotten Sons, and Lucha House Party. Forgotten Sons have been growing on me, guys. They have. So I really dig them. And so, even though they didn't win, our boys in New Day, they're really good friends of the New Day, that they won, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, great job to the New Day, but the Forgotten Sons is growing on me. It's a good opener for the pay-per-view. And then we had a weird thing with MVP for R-Truth. It was supposed to be a match, but Bobby Lashley came out and had some good fun. Lashley is he's still there as a good competitor. I kind of felt that the 24/7 title should have been there, or maybe R-Truth like, I stole it back from Gronkowski, from the Gronk, and that would have been cool, where he could have came out, did that, and maybe MVP would have pinned R-Truth, and Lashley came out, pinned MVP. Just kept it going. I do understand about the COVID situation going on. So, but that was a very strange thing there. I took a shower during that match. I left and took a shower. But as you can tell, my hair is looking good. But I did come back for the SmackDown Women's Title between Bayley and Tamina, or Tamina, whatever her name is. And it was a good match. I liked it. I liked the Bayley, the heel Bayley with Sasha, Bayley taking advantage of that, and it was a good match. I liked it, So when Bayley got the win, I was pretty excited for it. I'm not a Bayley or Hugger fan or anything like that, but this heel Bayley has grown on me. Really grown on me. So yes. Do apologize for the glare because I'm looking right now at my laptop, just making sure everything's going well. I'm recording, so yeah. So let's continue for the Money in the Bank 2020 for our special edition. And this other match, I loved it. I thought I was gonna burp, but I didn't. But Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. It was fun. Good hard-hitting match. Them going after. Then at the end, Braun came out with that mask, that goat mask, and it looked like they were gonna get back together. and like the characters from the Firefly Funhouse were all over the place, and Bray was embracing Braun, but then Braun took off the mask, stepped on it, and uh, finished off the match, and still is Universal Champion. But that was a fun match with that creativity. Bray Wyatt is miles ahead of everybody else, and it was a good match. I'm not a Braun Strowman fan, but it was a good match to watch. It was well connected, well versed, so they did a great job on that. Great job. The next one, it was a good match. The WWE title match between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins, it was a good match. Uh, the Messiah character is going over on me, and it was good. We'll say it as that. I I felt uh, there could have been more to it. There should have been more to it, in my opinion, between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan, and McIntyre, I'm loving that he's the world champion. So I don't think this is not over between the both of them. Of course, Drew McIntyre won, get the title, but I feel this is not over. This is not definitely over. I hope this continues more into Backlash, the next pay-per-view. So, not too shabby. Shabby. And the women's ladder match, oh, it was awesome, man. These girls went nuts. They went nuts. And it kind of started at the same time, the men's and women's matches. They started in the lobby and then went all the way up to the roof. So I thought it was funny, what's her name? Batista was going after her. I can't remember her name, but she thought she had won Money in the Bank because she got the briefcase from the conference room, and then Stephanie McMahon was like, "Nope, you gotta go upstairs." I like the cameo of Paul Heyman, so with food. I thought that was fun. But the matches went really well. The women's match was phenomenal. I loved it. Nia Jax and Asuka were just going at it, I really enjoyed it. I was hoping for Lacey Evans to win that match. But lo and behold, it was Asuka. So Asuka did win that match, which is well deserved. She's a good champion and a hard worker as well. But going to the men's, they had a phenomenal talent. I'm not throwing anything away from Otis. He's a good wrestler, entertaining and fun, and he has Mandy Rose. So maybe that's why AJ Styles had the briefcase in his hand and it slipped out and it fell into the hands of Otis. So Otis was declared the winner of the men's Money in the Bank. That's a dusty finish, man. That's a dusty finish. The guys did, all the men did phenomenal. Baron Corbin, I thought he was gonna win, just because it's King Corbin. Like he's been on fire, a big heel right now. But Otis winning, I know like people were saying they're gonna. I've been reading like, they're starting off young. They are. I don't think Otis is ready yet. He's still having a good tag team. He's still in a good tag team, and then you should move forward on that. But he may have to hold on to the Money in the Bank briefcase for a while. When we close to WrestleMania, we'll get a moment, get a WrestleMania moment. But Otis did win the men's Money in the Bank. I did predict. I think I did predict a King Corbin. So it was a good pay per view. Out of the VIX 5, I'll give it a 3.5. It had some ups and downs. Very creative on having the Money in the Bank in the WWE Stanford headquarters. Very creative on that. Very different. Adding the music in the background, kind of like trying to make like a little, like how they had the bone match at WrestleMania. Not that kind of music. Maybe something different, or in this instance, it should have been commentators talking, Michael Cole or Byron Saxon stuff. Shit. Give us something. The music was overwhelming for that match. It's a Money in the Bank match. It's not a specialty like a Boneyard or a Firefly. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. So that element I did not like, but the guys, the men and women did a great, phenomenal job. So what would we see next? Who are we going to see on Raw? Who's Otis going to challenge? Is he going to go for the Universal title or the World title? Is it going to be Drew McIntyre or Braun? Who would he choose? Same with Asuka. Is she going to go against Bayley or maybe go against Becky Lynch? So let's see from Raw and SmackDown, or maybe we'll find out on Raw. So that was a good pay-per-view. Some surprises, some I liked, some I didn't.